Hi, I'm Daniel. I'm a huge Iron Maiden fan, and this time I wanted to talk about the Eddie the Head box set. Okay, basically because it actually came out on December 1st, 2000. Okay, so this week marked the anniversary of that box set, which is actually the first really major box set that the band had ever done. Okay, um, and well, there are many good things about it, and there's some things that are not so good about it. My biggest problem with this, it's the kind of material they used. It has this very thin, very fragile kind of acrylic that they used. Okay, and so I was extremely lucky that when it came, it arrived intact. But two of my buddies that actually ordered this, like when it arrived, the nose was dented, like really badly, like it was almost pretty much caved in all the way in. Another friend of mine, one of the hinges, one of the things that they have here for the head was actually broken. There's no way to fix it. We tried to fix it in a million ways. There was no way to fix it. So and I know that a lot of people had a lot of problems with the shipping and the shipment and the arrival of this thing. Very delicate to handle, very delicate to move it around. I have taken extremely good care of this thing. I have kept it in a very dry room, away from sunlight. I don't smoke. We don't smoke in the house, and nobody smokes in the house. For a collector, that's a big thing. If you ever buy things, ask, was it in a smoke-free environment? Because smoke and sunlight are extremely dangerous and damaging to plastic and paper, And especially to this kind of plastic, something like smoke could definitely damage this very quickly, Now, this thing has over 20 years, okay? The color has kind of maintained pretty much, but you could see a little bit of discoloring and fading in some areas, okay? The red part here that it had is faded away greatly. Some of the silver here has also faded away. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to retouch it or redo it or do anything to it. But another thing is that these lights are kind of neat, but they kind of suck. I know that many people, these things they had burned, they had damaged, they had gone bad very quickly, and I know that most of the heads that I've seen now are kind of damaged, and the lights just don't work. The other problem, the biggest problem that I have with this is the system that they have here to hold the CDs. Okay, over time, what I found out is that this kind of tends to warp and kind of deform a little bit and expand, and it doesn't hold tight the records. And in fact, if you remove one of the records, it kind of wobbles, and when you put it back in, definitely one of the other records is going to fall, So, again, I appreciate what the band had been trying to do, to do something very interesting and have a nice souvenir, something unique and special. But they could have used better materials, in my opinion. Maybe not acrylic, maybe some kind of PVC plastic that would be more durable and sturdy. That would have been better, Also, this comes with this certificate of authenticity. I have a 6,526 out of 25,000. I don't know. As far as I know, they never made any reissues of this. Okay, yeah, this came out in '98 actually, but I bought it like in '99 and it arrived like in 2000. It's just crazy. Again, living in Bolivia is not easy. Getting these things is just very tough. Okay, I appreciate it. I love it. I take care of it greatly. I just think that they could have done a better job producing it, because it wasn't even cheap back then. 20-something years ago, it was pretty expensive to get. I to be honest, I don't remember exactly how much I paid, but it was pretty expensive. And I know these things now, they're going for like $1,000 or more dollars on eBay and so on. I've seen a couple of them that they claim are in perfect mint condition. I don't see how. if you want to buy one of these things on eBay, I would ask a million questions. I would look into it very carefully, okay? Because I don't think that they could preserve it perfectly in mint condition for 20 years. They're very difficult to take care of unless you are a hardcore collector and keep it in a completely, controlled environment. These things, they don't last very well. They don't age very well, But anyways, again, leave any comments, leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and thank